Good morning, traders. This is Ed Carter with the Trader Vision 2020 Featured Trade Idea, the setup and trade plan for Monday, August 6, 2018. Before we go ahead, I apologize if there's noise, white noise in the background. I've got a fan running because our heat pump went out this weekend. Today's featured trade idea will be FDC, First Data Corp. First Data Corp did a bullish engulf of a gravestone doji here on Thursday, and Friday it put on a nice, almost a dragonfly doji at the breakout level across these last two highs to work on a little J-hook here after this run up. And I'm looking for a breakout follow through, possibly turn this into a doji continuation pattern. Using fibs as our targets on this trade. I will probably, since we're at all-time highs here, I will probably end up using 3 targets on this one. And these are just areas. They're not meant to be to the penny. So that's what I'll be looking through with my stop down here below the 23.6 fib retracement, which is across the highs of those bodies, below that body, right around in there. So looking at about a 3% stop, that looks like, and about 6, maybe 7% to the first target. Let's go ahead and see if we can't plan a trade. As we can see, we've got the earnings out of the way on FDC, so we've got 3 months for this thing to work if we have to. We've got several bullish conditions and only one bearish, a couple bearish conditions actually. I guess that was technically a hanging man there at the resistance level on Friday, but that only counts if there gets follow through. Price gets the only vote in those matters. So we'll be looking at an entry. We closed at 13.94. Looking at an entry just up above 24. Let's call it 24.03. With a stop, let's call that 23.36. I'm just kind of pulling a number. And the first target up here, let's see, 23.6 pullback. We're looking at 38.2 extension, so around 25.65 or something like that. 25.65. Second target up here around 26.55, and a third target, if we can get some follow through. We got 3 months up here about 27.95. According to Trader Vision, we can stay below our $150 loss to a stop out with 223 shares. Let's look at 250. Whoops, it tells us that position's way too big for this account. Don't want anything that big. So let's drop that down to 150, see what that does. Less than 4%, we can work with that. So let's see what happens if we sell 1/3 of it at that first target. We'll be making a little bit less than 7%. My eyeballs are off, but actually our stop is a little bit less than 3%. So we are getting our 2.4 to 1. If we had to sell the entire position at that first target, we'd only be picking up $243. So we need to expect some follow through for this in order for this trade to make sense. If we can, well actually we need to get to 26.36, which is I guess midway between the first and second target to reach our trade goal. If we sold at another third at that second target, we'd pick up 10.5%, getting ourselves a little bit, about 3.1 to 1 overall. And if we sold the remaining third at that third target, which is 100% extension of the pre-pullback run, That would give us another 16.3% on that last third. Overall, an 11.2% gain for $403, making our trade goal. So that will be the trade idea for today. Please consider your view of the market and evaluate this against your trading style, your trading rules and criteria. And if you do take it, I wish you the best of luck. If you don't, I wish you the best of luck in your other market trades today. And either way, we hope to see you in the trading room.